the end of 2016 is upon us, and tomorrow, by the time you guys see this video, it will be 2017. So what that means is that it is now time for the prestigious Humanist Report award show, where I nominate different people and moments from 2016, and I allow the Humanist Report audience to vote on it. So I took to Twitter, and I allowed my Twitter followers and Humanist Report viewers to vote on 4 different categories. One of them is Donkey of the Year, which is basically the person who Humanist Report viewers dislike the most. We also have MVP of the Year, which is our favorite progressive. And then we also have 2 new categories, which is the biggest badass moment of 2016 and the biggest what the fuck moment of 2016 as well. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get to each of these. So, the first one is the most badass moment of 2016. So with that being said, there were 4 nominees that I had. This was the first one.
Socialist Senator Bernie Sanders wants America to be a socialist country, and even liberals are blasting his agenda. My next guest says socialism is a violation of basic human rights. Thor Halvorson of the Human Rights Foundation joins me now with details. Thor, what is your major objection to the way socialism is practiced in some countries? Is it the looting of personal property?
Well, of course, but I will say this. I actually made the largest contribution allowable to the campaign of Bernie Sanders. I made a contribution to Bernie Sanders' campaign. Yes. I believe because the Democratic frontrunner right now is unfortunately someone who has taken millions and millions of dollars from many dictatorships.
Now, the second one came from one of my progressive friends, Yane Indigo.
Well, there are a few things I think. I think, first of all, that Hillary Clinton says things that aren't always what she means and aren't what she believes in. And she's demonstrated that, and one of the clearest ways that she's demonstrated that was in 2008 when she was running against then Senator Obama for president, and she claimed that she was going to, that she was against the Colombian Free Trade Agreement, and that she was going to be basically lobbying against that, and that's what she said publicly during her campaigning. But when her emails came out, we saw that what she was actually doing behind the scenes, out of the public eye, was actually lobbying for that exact agreement. So that's evidence for us that what Hillary Clinton says in order to win the election doesn't really have anything to do with what it is that she's going to actually do if she becomes the president. And so whatever she's talking about on a platform, I just don't trust her.
And then we had one of my most popular videos ever, where I talked about Jill Stein's appearance on Fox News, where she made their heads explode.
That sounds great, you know, helping millennials, getting out of debt in terms of their college debt, but how do you pay for that?
Same way we paid for the bankers.
And then we have this wonderful moment from Cornel West.
Sister Hillary Clinton is the Milli Vanilli of American politics. She lip sings, she gives lip service, but when it comes to policy, who supported crime bill? Who supported not just deregulating of market of banks, but also pulled the rug from under welfare? She talks about her work with the Children's Defense Fund way back in the 70s. Doesn't say a word about being a Goldwater girl. Doesn't say a word about supporting a candidate who Martin Luther King called there's no moral case for Goldwater. He's the most dangerous politician. She's vigorously campaigning. She shows up and gives these wonderful speeches sounding like Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders on the ground getting arrested, marching with Martin. The problem is black voters don't know his history in the way in which they know the symbolic language of Hillary Clinton. But on the ground, she's calling black youth super predators in the 1990s. That is the most demeaning, degrading language to our precious young folk. Sometimes do the wrong thing, yes. Acting gangsters, yes. We know they got gangsters on Wall Street. How many Wall Street executives go to jail? Zero. She's too tied to Wall Street with all that big Wall Street money flowing her way, my brother.
So out of all of those, my favorite moment is when Thor basically dropped a bombshell on Fox News and talked about how he supported Bernie Sanders when they were expecting him to condemn Bernie Sanders. And you guys agreed. The winner of the most badass moment of 2016 among Humanist Report viewers is Thor's segment. Now in second place is Cornel West when he called Hillary Clinton the Milli Vanilli of American politics. And then in third place we have my good friend Yane Indigo, where she basically put a Hillary Clinton surrogate in her place along with the shill at CNN. And then we have Jill Stein on Fox News, where she made their head explode when they thought they were going to be able to own her. So I totally am in agreement with my viewers here. I think that that moment was just, it was phenomenal and really unexpected, because Fox News, they think they're so clever that they can do propaganda, but sometimes it backfires. When you try to do propaganda, you're not going to have a 100% success rate. So congratulations to Thor. You have won the prestigious Badass Moment of the Year among Humanist Report viewers.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Support this podcast by joining the independent progressive media revolution today at humanistreport.com.